Hey, what's up guys, girls, and everybody in between? It is Steven from MechaPuma, and today we're going to be talking about something pretty interesting. More or less, we're going to be talking about the iDubbbz situation because I think people are not cutting him a lot of slack, and personally, it doesn't seem like he really did anything wrong that I can see. Before I start with this is going to be sort of an unpopular take. Also, my bad for the kind of crappy quality. I forgot my camera, and I'm on campus right now. I've completed all but one final, so I have a ton of time on my hands, yet I don't have my camera. As for the iDubbbz situation, man, everybody makes mistakes, and I think, dude, people just piling on iDubbbz is getting ridiculous. People are just so obsessed. Why do people care so much? I mean, we're lucky he had such entertaining content in the past, but he's changed as a person now, for the better or for the worse, and I don't even think it's for the worse. He seems like a more genuine person. He seems like he actually feels emotions when he talks. Before, he was definitely putting on a show, 100%, and it was much more entertaining, but that kind of shit, like, rots your brain. Trust me, from somebody who has sort of had to take a step back from making content for a while, coming back into it, I've noticed such a negative difference in my mental health. I'm still trying to find the right balance. There is a lot involved in making content for, you know, even in my case, just maybe like 100 people to see per video. There's a lot. You have to watch everything you say nowadays, everything you do. Especially gotta look out for stuff in your past coming back to bite you in the ass. I actually predicted that this might happen to iDubbbz. I was in a call with one of my friends a couple of years ago. Obviously didn't record it because of, you know, privacy reasons, and also because I never thought to. I brought that up and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think iDubbbz is gonna last as long as people think, because it's impossible to keep saying bad stuff about people, no matter how justified it is, and to uphold a good reputation. That never happens. There's always something that's going to come back and sort of undo your reputation. Like we see with Illuminati, freak show art. All these people base their careers off of trying to destroy other people's careers, and then they got their careers destroyed by either something somebody else did or something they did. It always comes back to bite you. As well as, bro, what was that YouTuber's name? There we go, and I remember. In regards to what I'm saying, the Quite situation probably sums it up best in terms of he sort of helped slander another YouTuber, and then years and years and years later, and I'm not saying that this is okay, somebody accused him of something super vile. He was in the exact position that other person was in who was falsely accused. I think that there's definitely a cycle here. All of the drama YouTubers, they're eventually gonna meet their heyday. I mean, Turkey Tom, you know, those kind of people are probably next. I don't know when. This is not a threat. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just kind of gonna observe it, but you really reap what you sow, and especially it makes me suspicious of why they're getting so in depth of these like terrible topics. People doing awful things. It's like, why do you want to look more into that? Maybe that's just me. Obviously, I'm not perfect. I've done bad things in the past. I've had, you know, porn addiction before. I get that nobody's perfect. I get that people go through shit all the time. And I get that people can let power get to their heads a little bit. That all happens. And that's all right. Well, it isn't all right, I guess, but, you know, it's something. All in all, though, I would just like to say, try not to shit on YouTubers unless, you know, a YouTuber has done something absolutely god-awful. Maybe, you know, in Aiden Ross's case, at first he could have, but him associating with Andrew Tate, him associating with such vile people, and also having those live streams where it makes actual children do vile stuff for hundreds of dollars, that's why I don't think he's redeemable. By the way, no irony there, like no exaggeration, that actually happened. Yeah, I was really disturbed too. Really, the unpopular opinion here is just that iDubbbz didn't do much of anything wrong. He's guilty of being a little petty. Who isn't a little bit petty sometimes? Like, let's be honest, I'm guilty of that all the time. People just need to focus on themselves. They need to focus on maybe some things that iDubbbz has done right. A lot of this stuff is just people looking for an excuse to talk about something trendy. Even I admit that's partially why this video exists. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It also exists though just because I'm bothered by the trend. If stuff starts spreading about you that's not true, what are you even gonna do these days? There never used to be these kind of problems. I get it if you've done something genuinely like super horrible, but people can change. People aren't perfect. I think that everybody should get some sort of second chance. Anyway, that's pretty much the extent of this video. Like I said, the next video will hopefully be a little more uplifting and a little less depressing and serious. Hopefully you guys, girls, and everybody in between did enjoy this video, you know, regardless of my camera quality not necessarily being the best. My apologies once again. I hope you all have a good day though, and hasta la pasta. I look like white boy selfie.